Hey everybody, check it out. What's up? It's Hercules Porsche's professional intro. Yay! Hey, what's up everybody? It's Hercules Porsche here, also known as Guildlock on Xbox Live. I hope you're all having a wonderful day. If not, hugs for you and getting force pushed in the face for your enemies. I had a different one planned, but it just kind of came to me. I don't know. I was inspired. But yeah, we are here playing the first of the new Hero Hunt. I actually, well, that's a lot of shots to deflect, but you know he ran out of time. But yes, this is I've recorded a lot of the original Hero Hunt videos on this channel, but this is the first of the new one. And as you can see, it's been out for a while. I've kind of been neglecting my Battlefront videos lately. Really sad news. My Xbox One has gone kaput. Like, it's not working at all. So I'm gonna have to replace it at some point. Either fix it or replace it. Probably ending up with replacing it because I need to get a 1 terabyte version anyway. And very deftly escaping with the jetpack. I think my wow, I did the most damage there. I did not actually expect that. But there is a little bit of luck involved, as you can see, as the lowest damage guy out of the top 3 gets picked. But yeah, the original Hero Hunt, it had did have a certain skill to it, but I think the new system's great. Random chance, I mean, I'm okay with it, but the bigger emphasis on doing damage rather than just standing around trying to get in your sneak attack just makes for overall pretty fun gameplay, I would say. That doesn't mean that there won't be certain people who really struggle with this game mode, of course. Playing just a little too defensively, I think. But here we go, it's finally my turn. And guess who I'll be picking? Why be Luke when I can be Nyab, the new Nyab? So it is interesting that they picked the new hero to coincide. I can't believe all those guys who are over there just messing around with my turret. So yeah, I'm really I didn't even think about it at the time, but I'm really surprised to see like, how many of those explosives can I keep down? Looks like I must have had 2 at a time. Unfortunately, I did catch the tail end of a I don't know how that guy made it past my turret. Maybe because there's less open area. It's finally doing some work here as people get a little more reluctant to push. Finally getting a bit of a tight spot there. Well, that finally go down after people push through my turret. But, yeah, that was a pretty good streak that obviously put me on top.
We have discovered the Jedi Skywalker nearby. Show no mercy to that traitor.
It would have been interesting. I wish I had pushed out there into the open area, because they were clearly all filing from the inside, but, you know, your gut tells you exposed areas are death, so I didn't do that. But it would have been interesting. I don't know. Obviously wasn't expecting him to double back there.
That is the end of Skywalker. Now we will crush this rebellion.
I'm not even on the list. How sad is that?
Be on the lookout for the Jedi Skywalker.
By the way, I don't really know if I picked the best blaster for this. I could probably go back to one of my classic blasters and it would be do just as well. But I was looking to play around with some new content, but I'm reasonably happy with this blaster's performance. And timed that poorly. See, that's just unfair. Man, I felt like I was outside the range of a saber chop, but whatever. No use crying about it. Oh, I'm getting some hero wounded damage, so I'm guessing he must have pushed into the way my turret was.
The end of Skywalker. Now we will crush this rebellion.
So 13% damage. Obviously wasn't going to push in the top 3 in one hero spawn, but I feel like I'm catching up pretty quickly.
The Rebel Jedi Skywalker is near your location. Shoot on sight.
Okay, so what is going on with the radar right here? I have no idea. I'm deeply curious about this. I didn't actually see that until I was reviewing my own footage after my last bit of dialogue I added. But yeah, 2 radar patterns. And obviously it's going to rotate here, but I'm always going to be curious about that. I'll probably, I don't know this for sure, I'll probably finally take this as my cue to start pushing more aggressively. Oh, it's finally playing against a slightly more intelligent player. Since he's also picking Nyanyub. Just clearing that power up. I don't need to hold on to that. Oh, this game is so generous with all the blaster cannons. So I'm trying to be sneaky. I've definitely got scout trait on, right? So it's definitely, that was definitely a really good run for me. The scout trait really helped put me over. So there is actually a point to getting the last hit in. Ignore my laundry is done noise in the background. I don't know if you guys heard that. Yeah, there is very much a point to... So it feels like better turret placement, even though I have this guy over here picking on it. Because I can just... The wider angle looks like it's more likely to push them into... more like it's gonna basically I just feel like I've cast a wider net, and it's causing a lot of chaos over here. I just think Nyinub works so great for Hero Hunt because people have a rushing mentality, and you have traps that people are gonna rush into. So you just have to find a spot where you can't be surprised. And his blaster's pretty decent too. It's good I pushed out here because that guy was trying to set up his own turret on me, and this guy, I had to go for a melee just for the raw lulz. But I mean that guy was trying to set up an Obi on me. I get a lot of entertainment out of rushing someone like that. But yeah, that whole mentality of having to rush people, traps just work beautifully. Just so beautifully. So yeah, I feel very good about my choice as Nyai Nub. And feel like I played him pretty well for a character I'm only had a little bit of experience with. That's what I need to do in these videos, toot my own horn. But I think I probably grab the majority of the kills that I will for this match. But no reason not to finish playing this out. I did get a kill there. I did get the last hit in, which still does matter, just for grabbing that 1 point at least, even if it doesn't put you into the hero spot. So, yes, this was my first of the new hero hunt, and it was, interestingly enough, by far my best game with the new hero hunt. So yeah, I will probably get around to releasing some more hero hunt at some point, but I think I might have a couple follow-up videos, but they won't have crazy good scores like this, and I'm not in a rush to get those out. Well, that was a little unfortunate. So I think my main rival in all of these successive games was this guy called Be More Pilgrim. I just have a vague recollection that in the follow-up games he was the guy who was my main rival in terms of scoring and winning and everything. So there's only a minute to go. There's not going to be any kind of catching up to hero status in the last, I don't know, 45 seconds. Oh, does it still count the time down during this hero selection? I guess it does. Well, that makes sense. That's probably actually good for the game to keep it at help keep it at a set length. Because if they pause the timer, that could really extend things pretty ridiculously. So this game's footage date, I believe, was April 13th, 2016. I'll double check that. Yep. And that's everything. That's oh, so this actually does extend the timer a little bit. So I think they are going to give whoever the last hero is a little hurrah at the end, even though the timer's run out. And that makes sense, because if whoever got the last hero just got tormented with a hero selection screen and then it didn't get to play it, that would be monstrous to whoever got picked. So it might be a minor inconvenience to the other 7 people, but you know, I think I would shed some tears if I was that last guy and didn't get to play. So it's totally understandable. Don't know why I'm bothering, really. It's not like it's gonna change the outcome. Oh, I guess I probably decided that as well while I was playing, given my little pause there. And then I probably thought, no, I gotta do something. So there we go. Nice big dominating game, or my first ever of the new hero hunt. My rest were not that spectacular, but I'm very happy with that game. And remember, guys, I welcome all your feedback. And until next time, I shall see you Starside.